Here's my question. Why did certain channels hide some or all of their Kylie content, whilst other channels walked away from YouTube entirely? You may remember Charlotte Green, Truth Seeker. She was putting out some great content and then just completely stopped and walked away from her channel. Tennessee Yankees channel simply vanished midway through a live stream, and almost simultaneously our 22 cents content just vanished. Annie Elise, 10 to Life, removed all her Kiely Rodni content. And then there's Michelle Sutton and Gray Hughes, who removed only their videos which contained Megan Cole content. And yeah, side note, Megan seems to be the queen of dirty deleting. By her own admission, she has deleted hundreds of her old lives. None of her early lives are still available. Clearly, she's got something to hide there. So, I never got to hear Gray Hughes, Megan Cole call in, and I'm kind of curious about what was actually said on that occasion, since Kurt and Perplexed had some interesting questions which they asked Megan while on panel, which relate back to that particular live. I decided that I had nothing to lose by simply contacting Gray Hughes and asking him, as a fellow creator, about the possibility of gaining access to that video. In my naivety, I believed that, as a much larger channel, that he may consider being supportive of a new, small channel. I was so wrong. I'm not going to publicly voice my opinion of this creator here, but I was definitely somewhat disappointed by his response. Let me share. Hi, Gray. I've been recently going back over old call-ins that a truckee local called Megan Cole did to various creators who were covering the Kiely Rodni case, and I can't seem to find your show where she spoke to you. I am particularly interested in listening to this interview and was hoping that you would be able to provide me with a link so that I can do so. Kind regards, Ninja Chihuahua's True Crime. His response? Why? Then, before I had a chance to respond, he sent me 2 more emails. Nah, that case is an accident because she was drunk. Case closed. Full stop. Followed by, there was some other YouTuber who randomly got to interview her. And then another email. I don't know where that one is. I have a lot of videos on private. My response, trying to be polite. No worries. Thanks for your time. If you do manage to come across that video, could you please keep me in mind? I'd still be curious to watch it. Apparently this guy has to have the last word. He responded with, why aren't you guys just letting that case go? Move on to other cases that could use your help. I think it's because it's popular. No, Gray. Those of us who are still looking at Kylie's case are finding ourselves frequently shadow banned. You know when someone's being a douche, and you know that there's no point in you continuing the conversation, but you still press on because you can't help yourself. Yep, I did that. I responded with, we believe that there are far too many things which don't add up. That's why we continue to look at the case. I'm curious, why did you remove that particular video anyway? I guess you could say I got what I deserved. First reply, right, and you are wasting your time. Sorry. And finally, I don't know if I removed that one or not. I just started deleting video. See, you asking that shows you have a paranoid mind. Give it up. Nice bit of gaslighting there, sir. I am now really curious as to not only why you deleted the video, but why you don't want to say the reason. Meanwhile, having shared this with a fellow creator, I did appreciate her response and think it was spot on. 100% about the money. You didn't ask him for his opinion, but of course, why don't you just let it go? These people think they can tell us what to care about and how to do so. I'm so tired of it. If you don't like it, just say no. Why be an arsehole? Another classic example of someone without manners and no regard for people. Kindness is free, but apparently that still costs too much for some people. So, what's really going on here? Have creators been threatened? Paid off? I suspect that at least when it comes to Megan Cole content, there's a few things at play here. We've heard her make threats against content creators on countless occasions. She goes out of her way to try to create and spread malicious rumours about anyone who won't respond to her threats and bullying. But perhaps this message, which she sent in December of 2022 to an individual who I prefer not to name, is the biggest clue as to why some of the more money-driven channels were seemingly happy to remove their Megan Cole content. Okay, let me read this for you. The question was directed towards Shan. How much money does she want to not talk about me again? Does. And to leave me out of everything. Name her price. I just want to be left alone. Why she posts that video.